Okay, so this is the bad behavior. This is when he just did what he normally does, which is just pull on out, which he's usually on a harness, but he would have been even worse on a harness. So I just put him on a flat buckle collar. You heard a little bark there at my camera guy. And see, he just puts the brakes on. He does not want to go. Now, this shows the deep-rooted issues with a reactive dog on the walk, which is just anxiety, fear, really uncertain. So I kind of give him a moment, and I thought maybe it was Chris, but he even persisted right there too. Chris, my camera guy, but it was just the act of doing it in general. And then he did what he normally does, which is pull and sniff, and he's completely out of tune with me. I might as well not even be there. I'm just someone, you know, to take him outside. Really out of tune with me. So normally he barks at other dogs and he barks at men, but he is not aggressive. He's definitely not an aggressive dog, which you're going to see. He's incredibly sweet, but this act of being put in the leadership role makes him a little crazy. So some dogs just can't handle it. Most dogs can't handle it. So this is him. This is normally what he does. Nose on the ground, just really out of tune with me. The tension on the leash causes that anxiety to where he reacts to other dogs. So here I have him sit, which he knows is basic obedience. I do a little bit of blocking. See with my leg there? It didn't take much though. He knew just to stay right with me. The leash is loose. He's on a slip leash now too. I took him off of his flat buckle collar. And then once he can stare out of an open door without me right in front of him, he's good to go. Now, even just because I move forward does not mean he gets to move forward. So that's why I reset him. And then I'll say, okay, let's go, and then we'll move out the door. Now, I'm preferably not giving a lot of commands here. I really want him to just figure this out on his own, just using a little bit of the body blocking, the spatial pressure. Now look at his demeanor. Look, his tail is wagging. And look, he's right with me. So his confidence is already better. That was no joke, the first time we did it. So his confidence is already better from the moment we step out the door, just with me leading the way. It completely can change the mind frame. You ready? Alright, you got too much leash, so just shorten your, there you go. Very good. Good. See, you caught that one early, that typical sniffing and stopping. Because when he gets nervous or anxious, dogs will really use that as a coping mechanism and really pull into a smell, you know, and not want to go with you. You got to look at these little opportunities when he tries to bite something off the ground or when he tries to sniff. You've got to look at them as these small opportunities to take leadership. You know what I mean? Yeah. Go ahead and turn and just say, let's go. Let's go. And start moving. Good. Good. So hopefully what you've learned from this is that when you take that leader position away from a dog that may seem like he's, you know, hyper anxious or even aggressive, a lot of times you find a really sweet, loving, insecure pooch underneath. With the board and train program, he'll gain so much knowledge and so much confidence, and it'll just give the owners a way to communicate with him that is so much simpler, where he won't be pacing anymore. He won't be this anxious, nervous mess when he sees certain things, and that just shows, you know, how much of a difference that it really can make.